Welcome back to the Crochet Chronicles with my friends over at Joanne.com. I'm your host Mikey. This is week number 5 of the stitch along. This is the final week. We're going to do our final border, and then you could be able to gift it or just put it on display in your home. Without further ado, let's go down to the studio one last time. Let's show you how it's done, and then I'll leave that in your capable hands. Today we're going to do the final, week number 5 of doing the final border for your particular concept. So it's actually really quite easy. There are only 4 rounds left. The first round looks like it's tapestry when you see it like this, but that's actually just your variegated doing the work for you. So it's actually kind of a lazy person's way of doing tapestry, but it looks so amazing and I cannot deny that. So I was actually really excited, and then I saw it wasn't tapestry. I'm like, oh, but I can still do tapestry if I really care about it that much. But I want to let you know that that's just a variegated doing the work that looks and makes this look finished. So without further ado, we're going to then work our way across, and we're going to get ourselves all the way around this, and then once we do it once, then it's established, and there's only 4 rounds. The last round will be doing a reverse single crochet, also known as the crab stitch. So let's begin to work. So the first round we're going to start off in a corner, and you want to make sure the blanket is facing you, so the good side is facing up, and you want to go right into a corner space. And the corners when we go to do these is that there will be a total of 5 double crochet in each corner. So you're just gonna attach with a slip stitch, and then to begin you're going to chain 3. And what I would do if I were you and you were me, I would just apply 3 more double crochets into that. We'll finish this corner when we come back around. So you want to work your way across this. Every stitch is going to get a double crochet. So nice and simple. So what do you think you're gonna do on the joining? The joining, where you just have to equally space it. And what I would do is that once you pass the first one and you think it looks good, do not overpack it, because then you'll get a ruffle, and if you speed through it then you will get a buckling. So when you get there you just have to equally space it, and we're gonna determine that in just a few seconds here. And I'm just double crocheting into each of the stitches. You can use any color that you want to do your final borders, and I'm just using the pink because it kind of fills it in with what I've already done with the joining. So as you cross over you want to equally space. So I'm gonna say there's probably 2 double crochets in the space. Okay, and then I'm going to come to the middle of the next space, or sorry, middle where they're joining, and then I'm gonna say there's 2 double crochets in the space. Now I have not practiced this, and I'm gonna look at it. Does it lay flat when it's done? And it appears to be doing so. So I would do 2 and then 1 and then 2. And then you're gonna continue and do the same thing as you cross each one of them, and then the corners there will be 5 double crochets, and I'll see you that the corner next, but continue all the way across, and then I will review once we get her back around. So I'm hitting my first corner, and I'm going to apply 5 double crochets in there. So this is 2, 3, 4 and 5, just like that. And what I want to do then is that I want to just come in into the next one, and then work your way all the way across. Now I'm coming all the way back around, and if you remember I told you to start with 3 double crochets in the first corner. So we're just gonna finish it off and just put 2 more in there, and then we're just gonna slip stitch to the top of the first chain 3 and then bring that to conclusion. So that's it for that color. You can fasten off. So the next 2 rounds are exactly identical to each other, and all you just need to do is pay attention to the corners. The corners are gonna be done exactly the same way I just showed you. The difference is you can't necessarily see it that easily because you don't have a space to work with, but it's still easy regardless. So you know that each one of the corners has 5 double crochets in it. So it's the middle one of the grouping of 5 that will always get the 5 double crochets. So when you look at it, this one, it's the middle one right there. So what I want you to do is start your next color. Just choose a color that you think is right for you, or just follow the pattern. It's up to you. I want you to exercise your creativity today and start off in the middle one of the grouping of 5. And I'm recommending also just to start off and just put 3 in there. So just slip stitch it, chain 3, counts as 1 of 5, and so just put in 2 more. And you'll finish this corner when you come back around. Okay, so now move to the next stitch that's available to you. Just keep your straggler down on top and then you can hide that in and just go 1 stitch equals 1 double crochet. Now you don't need to worry about crossing over anything anymore because you filled that in, so you'll fill it in and then eventually you'll hit the other corner, and then again the middle one of the grouping of 5 will have 5 double crochets, and you continue to do that all the way around. I want you to do this for this round, plus do one more round of a different color, something that you may be thinking about. If you want to use all the same color, that's up to you as well. Your creativity, your choice. That's the whole point of today's stitch along with our friends at Joann. So I'll see you at the end of getting 2 rounds of this done, and then we'll conclude it then with the final round to bring your Afghan to completion today. So let's cover your very final border. So you have the first one you started, then the second and the third, and now it's the fourth, and it's reverse single crochet, also known as the crab stitch. So start off with an extra long yarn tail so you can use that to weave it in later. I'm recommending not starting right on the corner itself. Just come a little bit over and insert in, and we're gonna do reverse single crochet with you on camera. So just yarning over, pulling it through, and you notice that I pulled it down. So watch how I do it again. We're doing a reverse single crochet, so just going into the stitch and pulling it through and then pull through. So that's a single crochet. So normally we advance forward, but we're going to advance in the reverse. So just come into the one before and go right up over top of that straggler and just insert in, yarn over, pull through, and over like this, and then pull through the 2. And it's, you see the motion, so I'm coming into the one before, and then just make sure this yarn strand goes over and it stays under, and pull through 2. You will notice that after about 3 stitches on how it's working, and you're just gonna continue to do that. As soon as you have enough stitches covering over top of the straggler, just let it fall out. So we're just gonna continue then, and you're gonna go all the way around. There's nothing extra special about the corners. It's just 1 stitch equals 1 reverse single crochet, and you will see that it will start appearing just like that. So you're going to do the final round like this, and I'll see you at the end of the round and we'll finalize, and that's it for your Afghan for this stitch along with our friends over at Joann.com. So I'm coming all the way around to where I had started and going in the reverse single crochet. When I first learned this stitch it was a little awkward, but once I got it, I got it. So you're gonna come to the one just before the very, like it's the one just before you started, and that's where you're gonna finish off. Now watch how I do it, because if you cut an extra long yarn tail and then just pull it through, you'll notice that it kinda doesn't join to the original. So what I want you to do to get a nice beautiful join is that throw this through a tapestry needle, and what you're going to do is that you're going to drag it underneath the existing one. Stay toward the back side of the project, so just go out through the back. I really need to buy another tapestry needle, and pull it in, and then just go back in the same direction from which you just came. So this is the second pass of 3 that you want to do, and when you go to pull, just make sure you don't pull it and warp it. You want to be nice about it, taut but not tight. And then just, it would help actually if you put the yarn on the needle first when you're pulling through. Okay, and then just pulling it through again. So it's the 3rd time through. Again, I really need to buy another tapestry needles. And there we go. So if you do a really nice job, you can make it look like it belongs, and if I would have had a different needle it would be a lot better to my point of view. So what we have here now is the finished blanket, and you can see it's actually pretty cool. Sorry, I bumped the camera there for a moment, and you can see that you have your nice pop-offs, you have your ones that are sunken in, you have stuff without, and then you got the playful color, and then that's it for today. So this is it for my friends at Joann.com. I'm your host Mikey of the Crochet Crowd. Thank you so much for joining us. We please enjoy your new Afghan, and we will have some challenge prizes available as well at in the time frame that we're running this particular concept. So until next time. So that's it for the border. We hope to see your creativity. We're going to be doing a giveaway, so join us over in the crochetcrowd.com. We have some more information on how you can submit me a photo and being able to win something fun. Yeah. So until next time, it's Mikey on behalf of the Crochet Crowd, as well as my friends over at Joann.com.